So the album title, why was it? Why did you give it the title, The Auditorium? And also, what was the significance behind using King's Theater and BK as your album cover?
Well, auditorium. Listen, I was watching Smokey Robinson in the interview, and he was talking about how he first wrote his first song, and how it was no music. I mean, it was just music. It was no lyrics, and they was about to perform, and they was in the auditorium, and he was like asked his teacher, could he write some words to it? That's how he began songwriting. And I was thinking like, man, the auditorium, like that's where I started my first, like I got my first performance off too. Like I was,
Yeah.
it was it was breakdancing, but it was in my school auditorium, and that's where I was part of a play at. And then later that day, I rode past this place that said it was called auditorium, and I was like, something about that word I just liked. Like when I'm choosing titles, I like the sonically first, like I mean how they sound, like water for chocolate or beat. Like I like titles that sound like books sometimes too. Like so I was like, the auditorium, that could be dope. And I pitched, I said, Pete, I want to call the album the Auditorium. And then I kind of felt like it would be a place where we would invite people to our auditorium musically, like just so they can enjoy our art. But listen, the story goes, we get this title, we Pete does his ad libs on Dreaming, the song Dreaming, and I'm super geek. Like I'm like, I got Pete Rock ad libs. This is
Doing
amazing.
right, right.
And on a Dreaming, he says the auditorium 24, the auditorium. So this is like right. So I ain't gonna say he loved the title, but he knew that was the title of the album. Fast forward 4 months later, Pete called me. Hey man, I don't like the title of the auditorium no more. I said, what? Like he said, man, I don't think that we can't call the album the auditorium. I'm like, oh no, man, please, bro. We
What was we gonna call it,
like this.
Pete?
What did you want to call it?
No, I can't say the titles because that's so dope. Somebody might steal it, but
No.
I had a different title for it, and then we were going back and forth about the title, and then like the men we are, we just sat with it for a little bit. Then I saw his way in it, and I said, you know what? As long as we could put volume 1 on the end of it, so they'll know something more is coming.
Right. That's what's good.
It worked out though.
You're not going to pull a Hall and Oates though, and never put out a part 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, how many records you already got on the part 2? How many records put on the part 2? I know y'all already got some.
I can't be sitting on this music no more, so I'm ready to give it to the world. But we already started dibbling and dabbling right now. He just sent me something today, like just to remind me.